Welcome to the channel where I got a haircut. She styled my hair, so I decided it would be a good idea to film in a Walmart parking lot. What could go wrong? Hi, my name is Mady, and this is Mady Does What She Wants, the channel where Mady, it's me, is on a journey to lose 85 pounds and find my will to live. Normally for these videos, I usually have some bullet points. I have some things, help me focus and stay on task, and also so I don't forget, what I wanted to say. However, I didn't do that this time. Why? Because I'm lazy. No, because my hatred of Whole30 needs no list. Now, I would like to start by saying this is my announcement that I'm doing a Whole30. I've done this before. I've done this once. I did a Whole30, and then I did 27 days of a Whole30 once. It was hell, as it should be, I guess. I did not do the reintroduction phase at the end, so some might say that I didn't even do a Whole30. You know what? We'll get into that. So we'll definitely be doing that this time around, I guess. But I have done the 30 days of not cheating at all, doing all of those rules. I'll put some stuff in the description below, but there is a almost 100% chance that I am not the first person you're hearing about Whole30 from. If you do want additional information, description down below, but go look at an expert that talks about it, not me, because I don't know. So what I hate about the Whole30, you might be like, Mady, why are you doing this if you don't like it? I do think overall it's a healthy diet. Having done it before, I do agree with the whole reset thing. It really does help. It also recalibrates your taste buds a bit. I know toward the middle and end of my previous experience, I really could detect natural sweetness in things. No added sugar, obviously, but certain things that you don't think have a natural sweetness because you're eating ice cream every other night, and then you eat it and you're like, oh, and that surprisingly only takes a short amount of time. I know the last time around too, I could drink unsweet tea and not really have a lot of issues, which is impressive, and that only took a few weeks too. Damn it, I'm on a positive rant about Whole30. No, it's not positive, it's negative. I'm just kidding. It is a good, healthy diet. So there's a lot of books. I have the Whole30 cookbook. I've not read the book. It starts with food. And they're all about tough love, boot camp. You're going to do this, dang it. I hate that. I hate that for multiple reasons. I hate that because it's intimidating, which you don't want. It's already an intimidating diet. I don't need you intimidating me. I don't need you intimidating me. Okay, chill, Mady. Sorry, Mady. I just think it's unnecessary. In I know in the cookbook it says something like, you think that not having sugar in your coffee is hard? Try having cancer. That's hard. And that's just that's just the stupidest argument ever. That's like a slippery slope type argument. You think breaking your toes hard? Try breaking your entire arm. That's a terrible thing to say. Also, it reminds me of Sue Sylvester.
You think this is hard? Try being waterboarded. That's hard.
Yeah. So it doesn't do anything for me, and I think it's kind of just being honest. The other thing is the community is very toxic. This isn't the creator's fault. I guess this isn't the diet itself's fault. I have witnessed a lot of situations where the community has been super toxic. I will try to find these things and link them below or put them over here. Back in the day when I first started, I didn't fully understand the rules. I hadn't started yet. I was in the preliminary research phase. And so I looked up why can't I have sugar-free Red Bull? Because I love sugar-free Red Bull. Nothing has changed. I still love sugar-free Red Bull, and I will miss it. I found a post on the website where someone asked the same question I was wondering. And someone else commented, and they were like, don't you think that's what got you into this mess in the first place? Now again, toxic people everywhere. But I think something about the strict Whole30 rules really breed that kind of behavior. Another example, and I actually went back to this video recently thinking about filming this one, and I didn't see a lot of negative comments, and to be fair, when I saw this, it was over a year ago. I'll link this video down below too, but it's this girl, she's a blogger, and she tried it, And she had eaten some like dried fruit, which was Whole30. You know, there was no added sugar or anything. And she also had like some 100% dark chocolate, which is also technically Whole30. And everyone in the comments was like, you really shouldn't be doing that. Every video or article or whatever, people talking about their experience and going really in depth, everyone has something to say about why they're doing it wrong. Now, that's true of a lot of situations, a lot of diets, things like that. However, again, I think it's the rules that breed that, which brings me to, I guess, my final thing that I don't like about Whole30 is there are so many there are very specific hard rules. So no sugar, no added sugar, anything like that. No grains, dairy, legumes, all that. Those are the hard rules. No alcohol, no measuring. So then they have like some like subsidiary rules. Am I using that word right? Maybe. They have some secondary rules. So some of that would include like, I would say the no smoothie rule is kind of like, it's not necessary, but like, you know, it's something they advise. No snacking, also not necessary, but they advise that. They want you to have meals as opposed to just eating whenever. And I totally see that. I would honestly say that the no replicating baked goods or paleo sweets or whatever with approved ingredients, that would to me be a subsidiary rule too. Yeah, I would say that those are, but people will treat those like the gospel, like they are main rules. And so if you do your Whole30 and say you have a smoothie, somebody would be like, you can't do that. You can't have a smoothie. And it's just stupid. And the other reason I do not like Whole30, I think we're at number 4, is it's the recreating rule. I think that's BS. And here's why. I understand why they're trying to do it. They want you to change your mentality. They want you to not use things as crutches. They also are like, another one of those secondary rules is about like not just eating fruit as like snacks and not like doing it as a dessert. I do get why the rule exists. What I don't get is where they draw the line and why they draw the line. So like one of the examples in the book is that you can't replicate tortillas is one of the examples they give. And yet I can replicate rice and noodles. Cauliflower rice is a recipe in the book. Zoodles, I think, is in there, and I've never heard of anyone saying, like, you can't do that. You're replicating noodles. So I don't understand why they draw the line there. And there might be an answer to all of these things out there on the internet, but I'm talking about the stuff that I've read in their books that they sell that's, like, got the Whole30 brand on it. Why is that where you draw the line? Because I guess it's, like, less triggering foods is the argument, but I used to be a lot worse about it. Pasta used to be a big trigger for me. I love pasta. I can still eat my weight in pasta. Same thing with rice. I grew up eating rice. Rice is like almost like a comfort thing to me. So I don't understand why that's acceptable for where they draw the line, but you better believe like if during my Whole30, I recreate tortillas, like Keto Connect has a tortilla recipe that I believe can be Whole30. Don't quote me on that. And I can't do that because everyone would lose their minds. Oh, God. So that's all I got for today. This was a weird ranty video. I am doing Whole30. I do think overall it'll be a good thing. I know it's a super negative video, but you know what? It's going to be a hate-like-ish relationship. But that's all I got for today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. YouTube wizards love all that stuff. And I hope you have a good day.